What's up, chat? How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing this morning? Welcome back. All right, so couple things today. We have a Cloudflare outage, so hopefully that doesn't affect our stream today. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. Nice, guys. How's everybody doing? What's up, Matt? How we doing, Matt? Appreciate you hopping in, hanging out with us. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yes, sir. How's everybody's week been going? How's everybody's Monday? You remember me? Of course. I remember everybody's names in here. I try my best. Sending it from the mobile workstation. Let's go. I cannot open my Forex Factory. Yeah, so chat, listen up. There's a Cloudflare outage, and that is just basically like a mass outage across a lot of different websites. So if you guys are just trying to search the web, maybe you're trying to use some specific trading sites, there's a chance some of it might be down. So for example, my trade copier platform I use is down right now. There's an outage. So it's affecting a lot of different websites, companies. Bad Monday, lost 1,200. Well, okay, if you lost 1,200, you got to ask yourself, did you over risk? What went wrong? Was it a reasonable loss? Or did you crash out and just lose 1,200 bucks? Because that's not good if we did that. Isn't it Tuesday? Yes, it is Tuesday. I was asking how everybody's Monday was because I didn't see you guys yesterday. Hi, hello from France. Hello back to France. The best trader ever and the best strat. Not the best trader ever. I'd like to believe I have the best strat because I believe that's the mindset you need to have. I do love my strategy. Bro, Indian guys are not able to join your Discord because what accessible in India. No, that's Samir. That's already been fixed. We've been posting the link for our Discord, just a separate Discord link. So it should be all fixed now. Marco, we need weekly Train Your Eyes series, man. We got a lot more videos coming. Weekly, we actually already put videos out weekly. So as for the Training Your Eyes, yeah, I'm going to try my best to put as many out as possible. But yeah, the series isn't stopping anytime soon. How was your visit with Tyler? Yeah, I saw Tyler. We filmed some content. What was it? This was on... Yeah, it's Friday, last week. Friday, Tyler's the brother. It was good though. Been really busy. So I'm out here in Miami right now with some of the ChartFanatics gang. We're filming some content, just getting some work done over here. And then tomorrow night, wait, today's Tuesday. Yeah, tomorrow night I am flying back home with wifey. And then on Thursday, streaming will be back to normal from the home office. So excited for that. Excited to be back on a full home routine because I do like being away. Don't get me wrong, I like traveling. I'm able to work when I travel, but nothing beats being at home, perfect routine going on, the full grind. So yeah, excited for that as well. But it's definitely been a great time down here in Miami, so I can't complain. 20K subs on IE soon, yo, wonder. We are literally around the corner, chat. I'm not here to promote my YouTube, but we are so close to 20K subs. So if you guys have not yet subscribed on my YouTube, that would be much appreciated. We are about to hit 20K subs. According to my calculation, we should hit it before the end of the year, which is insane. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully we do hit 20K subs. That'll be wild. Mark, I know you're usually trading from the 15-minute. I struggle to spot the structure. So Baran, I don't trade just specifically with the 15-minute. to be honest with you, I don't even find myself on the 15 too much. If I had to choose a time frame I'm on the most, maybe the 5 minute, but everything always starts higher to lower, right? As for entries are usually taken anywhere in between hourly time frame to the 5 minute time frame. Very rarely am I going to be sitting on the 1 minute for entries. I used to, but now I just don't find too much of a need to. Because I don't really like to catch top and bottoms too much. It's not necessary in my opinion. But that's just something I've realized as I've grown as a trader. Love your content. Appreciate you, Maddie. Thank you. Smash that like button. That's another thing, guys. Listen, if you guys have not yet hit the like button, before we start up all the trading, all the charts, all that good stuff, all the giveaways we're going to run later, please toss a like on the stream. It'll be much appreciated. Shout out from the Philippines. Much love, right back to the Philippines. So chat, how was everybody's week last week as well? I believe, if I can pull it up on 1 second, let me pull it up over here and see. Yeah, so I can't even pull up, I can't pull up Forex Factory where I look at all the news events. But I believe the government shutdown is finished, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but I think the government shutdown's finished. So we're going to have fundamentals again this week. Just because I remember, based off my memory, today we have FOMC minutes at 2 o'clock. Tomorrow we have NFP, I believe, right? Because we haven't had an NFP in a while, and I think it is tomorrow. So be aware of that. Of course, we can't really check that right now because of this server outage on the internet. But yeah, be aware of that. The fundamentals are back, it looks like. All right. Thank you for coming on YouTube. Really appreciate it. Of course, always want to come on. Like I said, I'm traveling right now, but I am able to bring my laptop, and I have a little bit of like a mobile setup going on right now. And if I have proper internet, which I believe, that's another thing I wanted to say, the Wi-Fi we have at the Airbnb, it's a bit iffy. So I'm fingers crossed everything holds up today. I think based off what we're looking at right now, chat, I think we're going to be good for today's stream. I don't think we're going to have an issue, which is good, which is solid. All right. I can't access Forex Factory. Yeah, Nick, you're not the only one, bro. You're not the only one. Okay, let's move along. We got some stuff to chat about. We're going to cover what's been going on in the market. So we got lots to talk about. Of course, guys, nothing would be possible without our sponsors, TradeZella. All right. And of course, everyone else included in this beautiful project called ChartFanatics. Apex, of course, covering everything you need in the future space. Look, right now, I believe it is 70% off still. So this graphic here should be correct. So 70% off current Apex accounts. Please take advantage of these times. I can't stress it enough. Even for myself, whenever discounts are going on, guys, it doesn't hurt to buy an account. Even if you don't trade it that day or that week, at least you bought an account and you saved yourself a couple bucks, right? Why not? But also bear in mind, what day does it say? Tuesday, the 18th. Keep an eye out, chat. I'm not going to say anything, but Black Friday is around the corner. You know what that means? Big discounts coming. Big discounts coming. NFP is, oh, sorry. You know what? That's my fault. NFP is Thursday. I screwed that up. And FOMC is Wednesday. For some reason, I thought it was Wednesday today. It's because I was supposed to be flying back today, but we moved it tomorrow. So I'm screwing myself up. But yes, FOMC minutes tomorrow, 2 p.m. And Thursday is CPI. And then I believe Friday there's more fundamentals. So let's keep an eye on all this. All right. Good morning. Yes, good morning. Listen, someone's sending coffee emojis right now, and I don't have a coffee beside me. So, 1 second, chat. Okay, never mind. I said the C word, coffee, and now the wifey is going to be going to get us some coffees. Let's go. Chat, should wifey come say hi quickly? Chat, should wifey come say hi quick? Oh, there she is.
Hi guys, good morning. Like the stream.
There we go. There we go.
UCF for all your discount codes.
UCF for all of your discount codes. There you go. W wifey. W wifey. We got 15 minutes to the open still. We're still chilling. But what we can do is we're gonna, one sec guys. Sorry, I'm struggling here because I'm only using a single monitor. 220 viewers, only 57 likes. Yeah, that is a it's definitely a glitch, right chat? It's got to be a glitch. That needs to be fixed ASAP. So you are married. I'm actually not married yet. I just call her wifey because she's wifey. But I'll have to make that official soon enough. All right, chat. Marco blushing. Maybe I am blushing. Gold. Yeah, chat. We're gonna get to the charts in a moment here. Don't worry. I just wanted to hang out with you guys for a moment. Yeah, not able to use Forex Factory website as well due to clout. Yeah, so like I said, chat, I don't know who else it's affected. Is there any firms out there that it's affected, chat, that I'm not aware of? As of right now, the only thing it's screwing me over for is my trade copier. Other than that, yeah. Okay, let's get the charts open here. Okay, wait. All right, here we go. Sorry, bear with me. I have a one monitor set it up right now. Okay, we're good. There we go. Let me know if you guys can see everything. You see my screen okay? Yeah, I can't log into my platform. I just want to make sure before I continue, I want to make sure it's good on your end, chat. Are we good? Okay, we're good. Nice, cool. W. Let's go. All right, so a couple things to talk about. NQ. Let me clear my chart up here. We've been bearish for a bit, chat. So leaving highs intact up here. Okay, we've now started to trade below the previous weekly low. Could see maybe a little bit of a move back to the upside on NQ. Would not be surprised. We have taken lows from the left-hand side, which I'm going to mark out here in a moment. Just like this. So we've grabbed some lows from the left. Okay, and that's why we've gotten this reaction yesterday. Was it yesterday? No, I'm tripping. Sorry. This was on Friday. Went bullish Friday. Okay, grabbing all of these highs here. Okay, just like that. After that, think about it. Rapid bullish move up, right? Taking out some highs, inducing buyers, right? So look what price does. We end up coming all the way back down and taking those buyers out, trapping them at the low. Okay. Now, on a lower time frame perspective, what I can see now is we got some like relative equal lows down here. I'm just gonna mark this low out, and this was printed in London. Okay. I believe it's possible for us to come down and take out these lows before seeing a bullish move in the other direction. Now, how can we be involved in this? I would say maybe wait for these highs to get taken out. After these highs get taken out, we could see a possible short out of this area. That's possible for sure. Yeah, TradeZella, ChatGPT are all out. Oh, wow. Even TradeZella and ChatGPT. Sorry, chat. 1 second here. Yeah, that's unfortunate, man. We'll see how long this outage lasts. I don't think it's gonna be forever, but yeah, it is an annoying one when these outages do occur, because even on my end, I can't access a couple sites too. So hopefully the stream stays up. That'd be annoying to have the stream crash on us today. George says, Marco, I love your strategy, but I'm not sure exactly when we have a liquidity block. Can you help? So George, I literally just made a brand new YouTube video on. It was released, what day is it today, man? I keep forgetting. Saturday. Saturday, we released a brand new YouTube video covering entries, which is literally what your question is. So please go watch that video, and that'll answer every single question you have. Okay, so yeah, if we want to be involved in this short-term sell, not the most ideal sell to be involved in. That's just not what I'd like to take, but it is possible to participate in. Maybe get that just a short-term sell to these lows. So we'll see what price gives us off the open. We have 10 minutes still, so we'll cover some other assets quickly. Gold, what's gold been looking like? Because gold has had some big moves, man. All right. Okay, I believe on a higher time frame perspective, chat. Gold down to the lows. Excuse me. Gold down to these lows. All right. Now, how can we be involved? Very simple, in my opinion. Wait for price to trade above these highs, and then maybe you can start looking for those sells back down. Okay. Very simple, very straightforward here. I would not take anything on gold until these highs get taken out. Very simple. Okay. And this is a good lesson for you guys here, chat. Listen to this. So let's just say, was this Friday price? Yeah, Friday and Monday's price action. Look at this, right? Look all here. So let's just say I streamed yesterday and everyone's like, oh, what do I think of gold? What do I think of gold? Where's it going? Where's it going? Now that price has built liquidity, right? Induced, look at all these sellers on the market here. What do I mean by this, right? You have trend line concepts working here. You have order flow, you have a channel, you have all these different retail kind of perspectives, these concepts, allowing sellers to enter here. Okay. So for myself, I need to be able to identify when there's liquidity in the market, right? When there's traders in the market. And so in order for me to do that, I need to see them enter first. Example being this price action right here. I can see that a bunch of sellers have entered the market in this area. Okay, so now what does that tell me? If I want to participate in a short to target further areas on the left-hand side here, I need to wait for these sellers. Okay, listen up. I need to wait for these sellers to get taken out. I need to wait for this high to get taken out. Okay, if this high doesn't get taken out, listen to me carefully. This is important. If this high doesn't get taken out, I am not participating in the short. Right? You see that? If this high does not get taken out, I am not in the short. Remember, my edge in the market, okay, whether that allows me to trade every single day or once a week or maybe let's just say once a month. I haven't had that happen, but this is trading, right? My edge in the market is when traders are taken out, when they are trapped, when they are liquidated. That's when I am looking to take an entry. Okay, that's just how it is. So I have to be able to identify where they're trading. Example being gold, all these highs. So now I want to see price above the highs, and then we look for that short back down. Okay, so that's my view on gold right now. So hopefully all you gold traders listened up carefully. Euro, however, interesting spot. I think we could see a sell-off above these highs. So we're going to keep an eye. Actually, you know what we're going to do is we're going to leave this alert so we can get alerted if euro comes close. But I believe we're going to see some downside on euro. And once price trades above this high, possible entries can be taken. Okay. And then again, targeting the downside. Look at these lows we're building up here. Okay. Buyers, again, whether you mark it as like a support area or whatever. Okay. I just understand that. Excuse me. I just understand that lows are respecting lows, which tells me there is liquidity below. All right, so gonna look to target those lows after this high gets taken. We have an alert set. We'll see how that plays out. Aussie, kind of the same situation on Aussie. I think price can head to the downside, but yeah, not as clean as Euro. So I'm sidelined on Aussie. Pound, meh, very ugly in my opinion on pound right now. Wow. And then the yen pairs, I don't like. I was hoping there was going to be a gorgeous long opportunity on GJ and didn't get it, unfortunately. I wanted price below here and then look for that long up into the highs. The long happened, but the long happened without taking the low. So this is a great learning lesson for all of you in here. All right, and I know someone's talking about GJ right now. This is a great learning lesson for you. This long that occurred last week on Friday from low and then it hit my target. I cannot be involved in these longs. I cannot be involved in these longs. It's as simple as that. The lows were left. Okay? The lows were left intact, which means I cannot participate, and that's completely fine. Yo, what's up, Jan? I was waiting for that EU sell in London, got missed by 2 pips. Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's done it on purpose, right? Because it's built. Damn. What's going on with me? Why am I yawning so much right now? Yeah, it looks like EU has built liquidity at the highs now, right? So, gonna wait for this. Looks like it's gonna be a decent opportunity. All right, heading back to NQ. Okay, lows are taken. Right, chat? Lows are taken here. What's the stop loss size above this high? 33 points, 130 ticks. I'm gonna add. Okay, so we got 3 minutes to the open. We'll wait for the open. Have some coffee made by the missus. Yeah, she's coming back with some coffee, chat. Don't worry. You guys know I'm a sick bastard for coffee. I love my coffee. Hi, Marco. Do you answer questions in Discord? I try my best to help as much as possible in the Discord. But I've also posted content. I posted breakdowns. I posted marked up charts in the Discord. So if you guys aren't in there, get in there. Because a lot of your questions you guys do ask will be answered if you go through these. All the content I post, right? So make sure to do that. Are you still in Florida? Yes, I am, Mads. I am still in Florida. I'm currently in Miami right now. And we have good news because wifey is back with coffee. And oh my God, she brought me breakfast as well. How blessed am I, chat? Why do you calculate tick size when you risk the same amount per trade? Well, I need to calculate ticks because that determines how big or small my stop loss is going to be, Wonder. If my stop loss is going to be small, let's just say 20 ticks, then I understand I can put a little more volume on, right? If I'm going to have a big ass stop loss of like 200 ticks, then I know that I'm going to have to reduce my volume, right? That's just risk management there. Hello, Marco. How are you? I'm good, Dan. Appreciate you for hopping in, bro. Wifey not letting you sleep on holiday. To be honest with you guys, yes, I'm traveling, but I have done work every single day being in Florida, which is basically, this is just normal now. Very rarely am I away from home and not working in some way, shape, or form, whether I have some calls to do for the business, or I'm just trading in the mornings, or I'm recording some type of content for my community, for YouTube, for other projects I'm working on. There's always work to be done. And I'm not saying that in a way where like I work so much, oh my God. No, I genuinely love what I do. I genuinely love working all the time. I love keeping myself busy. It's just who I am now. I would not be able to go a day without doing some type of work, whether that's work like computer stuff, or like example, going to the gym or going for a run. I always need to do some sort of work, right? Just get my brain moving, get myself thinking. It's just what I like to do. Greetings from Argentina. What do I have to do to participate in the giveaway? The giveaway will be ran later on in the chat, later on in the stream chat, and I'll keep you updated on that. I'll keep you updated on the giveaways. For now, we're looking at NQ. We'll see if we can catch something on NQ here. Okay, open has come in. I think we're going to spike this high here, chat. If we spike this high, I'm going to take an entry on a short. Cover this high here. We're looking at about 100 and let's just say 140 ticks of risk. So nothing. It's actually quite small, to be honest. Oops. There we go. All right. I'm gonna set a limit here, chat. Let's see if this is a winner today. Last stream. Or actually, no, wasn't last. Last stream was basically like a break-even day with you guys. But the stream before that, I think I'm basically on a losing streak with you guys right now. What's going on here? Yeah, we had that like small loss last stream, but the one before that we took 2 losses. So let's see if we can end that today. Marco, getting a little confused over respect of liquidity, whether reversal will happen or it's such a broad question, Maddie. I don't really even know how to answer that. What broker do you use? I use prop firms right now. I have personal accounts set up, but don't use it currently. All right, chat. NQ is moving off the open to the downside without tagging us in. This is like it's just tagged nothing. So nothing I want to be involved in right now. What broker do you use? Oh, sorry, I already answered that. How to build patience on myself at the beginning of trading and build my edge and waiting for the right step instead of forcing and anticipating. That's a very loaded question. There's like 5 in 1. How to build patience. How to build patience is, in my opinion, I think you can build patience by having a defined plan and a set of rules in front of you and practicing it on a daily basis. That will build patience. That will build discipline in you. That's probably the best thing you can do, at least to start doing that. All right, chat. 1 second here. NQ is on some spiky price action right now. We're about to get tagged in. All right, we're in. Let's see if this is going to be a quick win or a quick loss, because this is some very volatile price action right now. Wow, look at this. Look at this. Stop loss stays above this high. We'll see how it plays out. We're looking at about, I think it will be, if this is a loss, I'm risking it roughly, do the math, about $340 across my accounts. Okay, we're out, chat. Wow. Can I check a candle on gold? Yeah, so gold, guys, I'm just going to stick on NQ here because I'm curious to see what this thing does now. My short's not worked out, so I got to reevaluate and see what's going on here. That is an L for me. Another, what's this? Now I'm going through a losing streak with you guys, chat. Do you recommend backtesting on 1 pair or multiple when learning? I would recommend 2 to 3 pairs when you guys are starting out. That was fast, bro. Tell me about it. That's one of those ones where you're in and you're out really quickly. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see what the rest of the session looks like here. I do not like how we're leaving these lows intact. Maybe price stabs these highs and you see a reversal. I'm honestly, since that didn't work out, now I'm stumped. So I'm not going to be jumping into something right away. Wow. Well, that's a fun one. That's a fun way to start this stream. Check Euro USD. I have an alert set on Euro USD chat. I'm going to wait on this. Once this alert goes off, I'll let you guys know. And yeah, for now, NQ is taking the highs out. It's taking me out. And we're seeing, look at this price action, chat. Look at this 5-minute candle. Wow. Oh, chat, you guys in gold. Okay, look. I'm not trading gold until these highs get taken out. Okay, this guy's going to get a quick... NQ being disrespectful. That was a quick one. And now look at that price action back down. So we stabbed out our hourly high. Yeah, this is difficult PA, man. I'm not going to be chasing nothing here. Wow, chat. Wow. I don't want to be chasing this thing too. It ends up coming for these highs on the left. Tough one for me, man. I blew my account last week due to over trading, and I'm just taking a step back now and trading demo to practice my discipline. Yeah, I mean, that's not a bad play. That's not a bad play. It's good you're aware of that. Why are you bearish? I believe we can see the lows once more before we see a move back to the upside. Lance. But a setup I just did look at is invalid now. We have all these highs, but to be honest with you, chat, if you look at this, there's a ton of highs up here, so we'll see. I thought you don't trade before the news. There is no news today, bro. There is no news today. I think it's kind of refreshing to see losses too. Yeah, so chat, listen. Let's just say, even for November right now, November has been a very, very up and down month for me. I've had great trades. I've had frustrating periods as well. Last week was definitely frustrating for me. So it happens to the best of us. The thing is, I understand that if I do take a loss, or I do take a period of losses, a series of losses, I know that it will change eventually. The most important part is I continue to manage my risk. I let the numbers do the work for me. You can't let losses get to you, or you're just you'll do your head in, you'll fall off your plan, you'll break your rules, you'll over risk. You got to keep that long-term vision in check. I was just talking about this on a podcast, actually. But all it takes, and this is not just P&L wise, but all it takes is one trade. Yes, to change your P&L, but also to just adjust your mental, right? To increase your confidence again. All it takes is one trade, right? So if you are going through a losing period, let's just say you've lost 3 or 4 in a row, or over a time span of 5 or 6 trades, you've only won 1 or 2. Right? And you're taking a lot more losses than wins. Continue to manage your risk and let the numbers work for you. Okay? If you don't do that, you simply just, it's as easy as that, you won't see profitability. Because in my opinion, it's easy to trade, and listen to me carefully here, chat. It's easy to trade when everything is working out. Right? When you're taking wins left, right, and center, and you can't lose, like, it's easy to hold trades the targets. It's easy to increase size. All this is easy to do when you're winning a lot, right? We all know that. We've all gone through that. It's not easy to continue to trade, practice your plan, hold trades the targets when you're losing trades, right? When you're in a losing period. So a losing period actually defines if you're going to be a good trader or not, right? So even for myself right now, I just took a loss. I'm stumped on direction right now a bit. So I'm going to have to sideline myself and see what happens. We're going to keep an eye on like 10 a.m. I'm eating a little bit of breakfast here with you guys too, chat. I'm hungry. Chat, what we could wait for to give another shot on this short. If price can trade above this high, we can see what happens. Maybe if we trade lower here, maybe we get a spike up and maybe a continuation to the downside. That's possible. Again, I'm still leaning towards the downside. The first entry looks like it was early, and it is what it is. Where are you, Marco? Right now I am in Florida. When am I coming to Asia? Next year, hopefully. Can you elaborate on the psychology of losing? Maddie, I just did a whole spiel for you there. Marco, what is your side hustle? So actually, I'm on OnlyFans, if you guys didn't know. I'm just kidding, chat. Chill. I'm just kidding. I am not on OnlyFans. I mean, you explained the possible trade in Euro USD. I mean, we did that. Okay, messages from random numbers over here. We did that. We have lows built up. Looking for price to come up, trap sellers, and get that move down. A lot more confident in this setup. This looks actually pretty clean. So this will be a CFD trade. Where are you from? I am from Canada, just north of the city, north of Toronto. Where are you going? Josh. OnlyFans on YouTube. Yeah, chat. No, I'm just kidding about the OnlyFans stuff. No, ain't no OnlyFans model over here. I'm telling you that right now. If I was, you guys would see me doing this stream from a yacht. I like the way you looked at your wife, because I guess she gave you the side eye when you said that. She was laughing too. Euro USD feels very textbook. Yeah, Euro does look nice. And now NQ looks like it's going to leave without us. So, man, oh man. That's a tough one. Euro just still stalling at the highs. Guys, yeah, but for the people that are asking me about the yen pairs, by the way, I'm currently just not looking at yen. Nothing on yen that I like. German 40, and if you guys remember from our stream last week, I was super bearish on this thing. Just no entries, man. There was only one entry, and that was last night in London on German 40. Other than that, this is a textbook setup. It's just sometimes the setup is so clean, but there's just no entry, and it sucks. But man, that's life. That's life. And would you look at that? NQ took us out and then ran to the downside. Ouchies. That was not kind of NQ. US 30 looks for a little pump. This thing looks so ugly, chat. I won't lie to you. We had a super nice long last week on US 30, but ever since then, we've traded above all-time highs and just kind of just broke down. but nothing to point out really on US30. All right, now that the lows are taken out here, what do you think, Chad? Is there going to be a long back up today? We have look at these highs that we've left. We could give a little bit of stab on this long. Don't really think this low might not need to go. Let's see what price action looks like below these lows. So our short bias here to the lows was correct. And this was a big telltale for me right here, chat. And once we engineered liquidity at the lows, I wanted to see that short into them. However, now took us out and then ran to the lows. We weren't in the short. I do want to see if we can maybe frame a long back up. Now we have these highs intact. Man, even these highs look interesting. Quick move right now. Look at this 1 minute candle, chat. This is some wild, volatile price action currently. Euro's still hanging out. I remember I have my alert set on Euro. I've become a little more profitable because of your YouTube channel. At least now I can pay my rent. Wow. What do you prefer, Marco, swing or day trading? I do much better when I'm able to hold trades. And this is something I've come to the realization this year specifically, because back in March and April, I stopped trading CFDs for a bit and went to futures. And don't get me wrong, like, I'm always going to be completely transparent with you guys. Don't get me wrong, I've done well for myself in the futures space this year. I'm happy with what I've done. However, I know that I'm able to do much better. P&L wise, just overall performance wise. And I truly think it's because I'm not able to hold my trades past market close, and that's a big part of my edge. I see a lot more profitability in the CFD space. I just came back to CFDs not too long ago. I've passed a bunch of challenges already, and I've already gotten a payout back on CFDs. And that was quick. It was consistent. It was clean. My edge, I think, is just for my personality. I really like being able to hold my trades to higher time frame targets, which you're not able to do in futures. So, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna stop trading futures. I want to develop kind of like a separate approach for futures where it's just heavily scalp based, which I'm currently to this day still working on. Of course I can end up trading just futures normally and making a little bit of money, but I need to develop more of a strict scalp edge in the futures market. We'll get there eventually, because I actually really enjoy trading futures in and around stock open time. I think it yields a lot of opportunity, and it's just clean. It's a great market to trade. It's a great market to scalp in intraday trade. But yeah, same for me. When I switch to 1 hour and 4 hour holding, my win rate is good. Okay, well, for me, my win rate's kind of the same. For me, it was my profits got a lot bigger because I'm able to hold to further targets, right? Of course, let's just say for example purposes, I have a higher time frame target on NQ. I could take an entry today, but let's just say that target is not seen today, but I have to close out before, right? So yeah. What I think I'm going to start doing another thing I'm going to start testing for futures, chat, is when I take entries, when I'm in trades on futures, I don't take any partials. I just, I have maybe more of a strict BE approach, and then I just hold to targets. That's maybe an approach I'm gonna start taking on futures. We'll see. I have some testing to do for sure. And I'm also not in a rush. You guys got to think. I just came to futures, what, 6 months ago? I was a Forex trader for so long, and that's where I saw all my progress come from, was Forex. But it doesn't mean I want to leave Forex. I genuinely love futures as well. So, I'm not going to leave futures. I genuinely love futures. I got some more testing to do though, to make sure that profit size is bigger than what it's been. CFDs are good for holding long-term trades. 100% I agree. And this is maybe a tip for all of you guys in here right now. If you do trade CFDs, please, please, please do not be scalping on CFDs. Please do not scalp on CFDs. All right, you're going to be doing yourself a massive disservice by scalping on CFDs. That is a holding your trade kind of market. Don't look to be in and out of a trade in 15, 30 minutes time. I'm having a hard time holding winners, but when in drawdown, I can hold it to stop loss, but not winners to TPs. Fake out Slayer, there's no shortcut, bro. If you want to get better at holding winners, you simply have to practice it over and over and over. That's it. Just like anything in life. If you're not good at something, you have to just do it over and over and over. The more you do something, the better you'll get at it. It's just how life works. All right. And chat, by the way, if you guys are this cloud server thing, I believe it's up now. So give me a moment here. One second, chat. I just have to log into some stuff over here. But the server outage looks like it's back. So you guys can take a look on your end as well. I lied. I lied, chat. I thought it was. It looks like it's not. Well, that's an L. It let me sign in, but it didn't let me access the website. So the outage is still occurring. Yep, so some is working, some isn't. Forex Factory? Yeah, Forex Factory is working. So some stuff is working now. Yeah, some stuff is, some stuff isn't. I don't know what's going on, chat. There's still an outage. Marco, where can I find Elijah content? Elijah posts a lot of content in my Discord on a daily basis, actually, and he also runs webinars on Saturdays. So Mr. Elijah's been posting lots of content recently. Tradezella is also up. W, okay. So some stuff is back up, chat. Let's see what NQ does here. We're trading below the lows. We're below daily low. We've just trapped buyers. We have engineered liquidity up here at 24,859. There could be some longs, chat. There could be some longs. Timing wise, it's 9:53. We got 7 minutes till the 4-hour candle closes up. Let's keep an eye. Let's keep an eye. Let's keep an eye. How can I join your Discord? Guys, all my links are in the description below. All my social media links. You have my Instagram, my YouTube, my Twitter. You'll find the free Discord there, the free Telegram. Just do some searching. Just do some searching. You'll find everything. Today I passed my first phase in CFD using IET and back week 3 funded futures. So you passed your first phase. W, bro. Good stuff. When is the right time to adjust stop loss to BE? That is completely up to you. In my opinion, I don't love BE too much. I do use it, but I'm usually getting break even on a trade once I've managed it. So once I've taken partials or once I've paid myself, maybe it hits my target. On your 10 trades, how many hit stop loss or BE? It varies in market conditions. 100% varies in market conditions, but if I have to give you an average based off like a couple months of trading, anywhere in between like 40%, 45%. Jason says, Marco, your strategy has made me profitable. Man, if you're starting to see results, that's a W. Good stuff, bro. Everything kind of following suit right now. NQ going bearish. We're approaching 10 a.m. shortly. How can you join the weekly webinar? The webinar is run in my community, brother. Okay, Krish, listen, bro. I have said plenty of times now, there is a Discord link on our Instagram. Please, I don't need you back in this chat spamming with capital letters. I set a sell limit on gold and it didn't hit. It's unfortunate. What's Euro looking like? Still hanging out down here. I still can't believe this German 40 move, chat. What a move this thing had. Stabbed out the highs and drop. Now, my question is from a swing perspective, once these lows go, oh man, do we get a move all the way back up on the higher time frames? That would be wild, but that would be clean. Marco, when do you usually post videos on your YouTube channel? We 100%... Excuse me, chat. 1 second. We 100% post a video weekly. Like, we're posting a video every single week. Sometimes I'll post twice a week. Okay, Tuesdays and Saturdays are the days we post, so keep an eye. Keep an eye. I'm waiting for a long till 409 gets taken. The low from the left. 409. What's 409? Yeah, down here. That makes sense. We'll see. Gold view. Yeah, so guys, every gold trader in here, I know you guys love trading gold. I'm not selling this thing until these highs go. Not selling this thing until these highs go. Okay? That's it on gold. Very simple. Very, very simple. So far, I understand Marco doesn't like capital letters. Samir, you're right, bro. Coming into the chat and screaming at me with capital letters gives me anxiety. I am so happy Marco replied to my comments. I try to get to everybody's comments as much as possible. It's hard sometimes. I'm trying to trade, look at the charts, trying to answer as many questions as possible. Do you trade crypto? Actually, I've only ever had chat, and this is a Fun fact, I've only ever had one crypto trade in my life, and I did like over 100% on Ethereum. That is my only trade I've ever had. And actually, I was spamming my Twitter for so long. When price was trending to the downside here in this move, I was screaming longs back up. Okay, once we traded below these lows, we ended up coming below this low over here. I was adding to my positions. I actually had positions all the way down here in like the 1500s, 1400s, and then all the way back up. And I actually just closed out here. But yeah, caught a big move on Ethereum. So it was about 100%. So doubled my return on my risk. But that was my only ever trade on crypto, literally. That's it. 4 hour has closed up, chat. Talk some on ES. Yeah, I don't trade ES, bro. Your concepts were a serious game changer from Uganda. Much love, bro. One of my favorite runners, my favorite runners in the whole world is from Uganda. You guys got some savage runners over there. Marco, I just want to say thank you for all the eye training videos. It really has changed my view on a whole other level. Let's go. W. Yeah, the last couple videos, I've been really trying to keep the quality as high as possible on the last couple YouTube videos specifically. So going forward, like I want to continue raising that bar higher and higher and higher. Look at the sell-off, chat. RIP to our sell position. RIP to our sell position. Worse. I don't know why you keep saying my last name, man. How was the basketball match yesterday? It was good. It was solid. It was a ton of fun. NQ is on a mission right now, chat. Let's clean up this chart a bit here. So we'll leave this low marked on. We're coming towards that. So the bearish bias was bang on today, chat. I wanted those lows gone, which we called perfectly. However, yeah, the entry wasn't there. And it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Yes, I can sulk about it and be like, oh my God, I'd be up so much money right now. But the reality is we are not in this trade. We took a small loss of $300 per account. And it's funny enough, I can't even check. Oh, wait. We have NVIDIA earnings tomorrow. Oh, shit. That usually shakes up the market. That definitely shakes up the market. What are my thoughts on XRP? I don't know, man. Let me take a look. I don't keep track of crypto like that, but hey, you know what? Let's take a peek. Chat, what's the best feed to be using for crypto? Binance? I don't know which feed to be using. Marco, what's a good plan for beginners on Fanatics? Is Stellar Light? Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me, JP Salvador. NQ falling And NQ kind of waterfalling. NQ is definitely waterfalling right now. Chat, what's a USDT Binance? Binance IMO. Okay, so what do I see on this thing? Nothing. XRP looks awful. These crypto charts look brutal. Let's see if we can look at the big coins. What are these guys saying? Okay, right away I'd say you could see a little bit of a reaction coming up here soon once we tap into this area. Overall though, could start seeing some bullish PA back up once we start tapping into these regions. Other than that though, it's literally on free fall right now. Like, look at the daily chart. Big sell move down. You got to think about it. There's not a lot of liquidity in the market right now from a daily perspective. So that's all I see. Literally all I see. There's not too much really to even look at. Marco, I passed my alpha 100K account yesterday. Let's go. W. NQ, man. Look at this thing. It's on free fall. Chat. Oh, Euro's coming. $24,820 on NQ. Listen, I got stopped out on my NQ short, and it went without me, man. I wish with the benefit of hindsight I was in from the highs, but I was not, unfortunately. I was not. You became liquidity today. Yeah, I guess you could say that. I guess you could say that. I hate these situations we're in right now with NQ. This thing could go long, but we're holding this low from the left. We ran this last low, yeah. It could definitely go long. Look at all these highs we left too. I honestly, chat, I view this all as liquidity, all of this. Chat, we will run a giveaway soon. All right, we're just monitoring some charts still. I want to see what NQ does now that 10 a.m. is opened up. So look, new 4-hour candle, spiking out previous, holding the low from the left, which is something we're going to keep an eye on. Don't love that. Don't love that, but hey. Were you long after sweeping the low at 24,410? Like right away? No. Where would I put my stop loss? Think about it. You taking the loss like a legend. This is the hardest part of becoming a pro trader, I think. Listen, guys, I've spoken to, I can't even tell you how many traders I've spoken to, whether that's inexperienced or experienced. Do you want to know one common theme? One common thing everyone shares Whether you're a new trader or an experienced trader. You want to know one thing we all experience together? Losses. Everyone takes losses. Now, if the best trader, think about this. If the best traders in the world take losses, what does that tell you? But they're still making money. What does that tell you? They're doing something different from you guys, right? If they take a loss, do they immediately go off plan? Do they immediately break the rules and start hunting for that money back? They want to see that red P&L turn green right away by going off plan? No. Hell no, they don't. Because they wouldn't be where they are right now if they did that. Okay, you're going to have, and even when you guys do become consistent, like I just spoke to so many solid traders yesterday, for example. Even when you do become consistent, there's going to be weeks where you're going to be in drawdown. There's going to be weeks when you're like, holy shit, I can't get a win to save my life. This is trading, man. This is literally, that's trading. Don't let a single loss, don't let a losing period define you as a trader. You're gonna lose here and there. That's life, man. There's gonna come times when you feel like you can't lose, and all you're doing is winning. Embrace those times, right? They're enjoyable, sure, but understand that they're not gonna last forever, and the market will quickly come back around and humble you if you don't respect your plan and you don't respect your rules. All right, I hope you guys see where I'm coming from here. I hope you guys see where I'm coming from. Revenge ninja trading sucks. What the heck? That's the part that'll take a long time for a lot of you guys to understand is the sooner you become a good loser, and I'll quote good loser, the more you'll see progress in trading. That's it. It's as simple as that, man. If you have a strategy down, okay, and you have back tested it, you know it works, you've gathered data on it, but then you come to the live markets, you take one loss, you blow up, or then you go off your rules, and if you're only supposed to take one trade per day, next thing you know, you're taking 2, 3, 4 trades in a day, and then you're sitting there at the end of the day, and whether you blow your account or not, you're sitting there, you're like, oh, I went off plan, I broke my rules, and you're sitting there scratching your head. If you don't fix up and you continue to make those mistakes over and over and over, you simply won't see progress. You're just going to go through this toxic cycle of short-term profitability. But whether you pass a couple of accounts, you get one payout, okay, but then everything falls apart when things get tough. Oh, most of the platforms are live again. Nice. Yeah, the server outage, it looks like it's cleaning up now. What does a good loser mean? It means when you take a loss, you don't sulk about it. You understand that losing is a part of the game. It's completely normal. And it's out of our control. Want to know what's in our control? Risk management. Whether you follow your plan or not, all these things are in your control. So the things that are in your control, focus on them. Okay, chat, that's my best advice for you today. That was my little TED talk for you. I know everybody's screaming gold, 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 but chat, I am not trading gold right now. 10 a.m. trading below 9 a.m. Could see some sort of long, but nothing I'm really interested in. NQ hanging out the lows still. Seeing a little bit of a rejection here on the 5-minute after 4 hours taking out the lows. I'm in a long on YM. It looks cleaner than NQ. I would not be trading NQ or YM right now. Losing is a part of the game. Yes, sir, it is. Thank you for your recorded videos. Of course. Gold is no good in New York session. Gold is great in New York session, actually. It's just not in a tradable environment right now for me. What do you think about 1 to 5 RR? Guys, there's a big thing about this RR talk. Even for myself, sometimes I have a setup and it'll provide a higher RR. It all depends on my stop loss size. That's it. So I have a specific, repeatable, systematic approach when it comes to where my stop loss goes. Sometimes my stop loss will be small. Sometimes it's big. That will dictate my RR. Okay? That will dictate my RR. Sometimes I'm in a 1 to 3. Sometimes I'm in like a 1 to 6. Do those 1 to 6, 7s, 8s, do they come a lot? Hell no. They don't. When they do come along, yeah, they're great. And you want to take advantage of them, right? You don't want to close early. You want to see your targets out. Because those are the trades that'll build the account more, right? You have the base hits being your 1 to 2s, your 3s, maybe even your 4s sometimes. And then, yeah, once in a while, maybe like you have 2 or 3 of them if you're lucky in a month. You have like those bigger 1 to 5, 6, 7, maybe even 8. In my opinion, much easier to acquire that higher RR if you are holding your trades in CFD. Okay, if you do want that higher RR outlook. Understand also, naturally, if you have a higher RR system, your strike rate will be lower. It's just how it is, okay? A little late today, but hello. What's going on, Christian? Appreciate you for even hopping in today. Chat, thanks so much for hopping in with me today. I think we peaked out at like over 360, 370 viewers today. So W, thank you for hanging. We talked about a lot of good stuff today, honestly. Had some pretty crazy moves on the charts too. NQ, look at that sell off from the open. So it's been a good day. What do you think is a better trader, a mechanical one or a discretionary one? It all depends. It really all depends on the type of person you are. If you like to be super systematic and understand like a very mechanical approach, then you'd go the more mechanical route, right? For myself, I like to kind of trade with more logic, use more of a dynamic risk approach as well. So I simply just like to use a more discretionary one, and that's just myself. So NQ coming for that low on the left now, chat. 24,410. Marco, did you see my question about cycles, or it is implicit in the way you view the market? I don't look at cycles or anything like that. Little under 50% of viewers have liked. Can we make that 75%? Mads, that is a very good question. Can we make that 75%? Chat, can we run those likes up today? By the way, we are going to be running a giveaway shortly. I'll get word on what the giveaway is going to be. 1 second here. 1 sec. Jan, is there any more or less valid liquidity blocks? I know you retracted your message, but I understand your question. No. The most important aspect, the most important component is liquidity. You need to pair that with liquidity. If you're just trading liquidity blocks all over your chart, you're just going to get trapped up left, right, and center. You need to make sure you do pair it with liquidity, of course. All right. Okay, guys, we have three different giveaways to run today, so we'll run that in a bit. We'll run it in a bit. Would you enter long as soon as the low sweeps on NQ? So, Blind Gamer Tech, you have to answer this question for me. If I was to enter long as soon as the low is taken from the left-hand side, where am I placing my stop loss? Ask yourself that. Where would my stop loss go? Marco, can you answer how you deal with consistency rule? So consistency has never really been a big issue for me, John Carlo, because I'm not a high-risk trader. So I don't really have massive individual days. I'd like to just focus on consistency over a longer period of time. So like kind of like a base hit approach. Yes, once in a while I'll have a bigger day, but those are the very, very clean setups that I don't need to partial, that it just goes nicely to target. Those come and once in a while, and obviously they're great when they come. But I'm more of a base hit kind of trader with multiple accounts on a copier, and that just works for me. Stop below OB. I don't use OBs. Tendra, you're asking if the government shutdown is over. Does news start coming out this week? I believe so. I believe so. Excuse me. When do you usually post videos on the Interequity YouTube channel? Tuesdays and Thursdays. Or sorry, Tuesdays and Saturdays. NQ is getting a reaction off the lows right now, chat. But yeah, I'm gonna remain and be sidelined for now. We'll see. What a move on YM honestly, the last little bit. Crazy. Crazy. Can I short gold after taking swing high on 1 minute chart? I don't know, man. I don't know. God bless you if you are trading gold right now. It ain't for me currently. So my fingers are crossed it works out for you. They are crossed. Hi, I was selling the Euro USD at 3 a.m. valid today. I wouldn't have taken anything on Euro yet. I've had I've been waiting for those highs to get taken out. What do you do after missing a trade that met your criteria? If there's more opportunity, I'll stay on the chart. If I know that the opportunity's done, I'll just hop off the charts, right? I am your greatest fan, sir. Much love. Roar like beast. Thank you, bro. I appreciate the love, truly. Yeah, if I had to put my finger on gold, chat, first of all, for whoever said they're selling it, my best of luck. I don't believe a sell right now is the best play, but to each their own. I would not be shorting it right now. If I had to pinpoint, I'm going to be saying longs. But, yeah. Marco, what do you think about order flow? Will you implement it in your strategy probably in the future? I don't think so, no. I have started to leave the office around this time these streams start, so the time is perfect. Let's go, Mads. That's a W. Chat, what do you think? Should we run our giveaways? We got 3 different giveaways, so one sec. Let me... we got... Let me take a look. Where are we at? All right. We have an Apex giveaway, an Alpha giveaway, and a Tradezilla giveaway. Yeah? Okay, one second. One sec. What do you guys think? Should wifey... Henna? Baby? She's not answering me, chat. Yeah, look at Jan. Jan's correct. First, everybody like the stream. I like that. Everybody spam the likes on the stream. We're going to run some giveaways. Let's go. Run those likes up. Run those likes up and we will get the giveaways going. For the entry, one second. All right, chat. This is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. That's not fair. Spin the wheel. We're going to manually choose some winners in chat. Okay. Listen, chat, if you guys want to be a part of the giveaway, don't do what this guy's doing. All right? Don't do what he's doing. Please don't do that. Because that'll just give you a quick timeout, and then guess what? Now you're timed out for the giveaway. You can't even participate. That's no fun. All right. The word we're going to use to enter the giveaway. Everybody look at my screen. Everybody look at my screen. Okay. The word to enter in the giveaway is going to be... There you go. Oh, it disappeared. It disappeared. This is awkward. It keeps disappearing. Exclamation mark chart. Exclamation mark chart. I don't know why it's disappearing on my screen. This thing is broken. Gotta use this one. Oh my god, it's just not working for me, chat. It does not like me today. It ain't working for me. Okay. Exclamation mark chart in the chat, and you'll be entered into today's giveaway. Again, we're going to be giving away Apex, Alpha, and Tradezilla. Massive, massive giveaway. And for today, chat, what we're going to do is, for today, we're going to do, what do you think? Should wifey choose? Okay, wifey doesn't want to choose. She's too stressed out, she said.
No, because they crashed the stream last time.
No, I think that was just my platform.
I'll choose one.
Okay, wifey's gonna choose the first one.
No, the last one.
Okay, the last one. And do me a favor and send me the list, both of us. The list. 1 second, chat. I'm going to be getting in the list shortly. All right, no more joining. No more joining. Oh my God, everybody's getting timed out. No more joining. All right, chat. I'm getting the names over here. 1 second. All right. Okay, chat. I have the names. One moment. One moment. Okay. First winner for, and this is going to be for a Apex account. Okay, this is going to be for an Apex account. Is going to go towards, 1 second. It's going to go towards Mad's Style. Apex account going towards Mad's Style. Congratulations, you have won yourself a free Apex account, Mad's Style. Show me a sign of life in chat. Mad Style, where you at? There you go. W Mad Style. Free Apex account towards Mad's Style. Please follow, guys. Everybody who wins, please follow the instructions in chat. Please, please, please. For, please, to claim your giveaway, okay? So follow the instructions. The second winner I'll choose as well, and then the last one, Wifey will choose the third winner. And I already know the second winner is going to be Mr. Jan Toman. W, and that is going to be for a, 1 second, sorry. Alpha account. Free Alpha account is going towards Jan Toman. Congratulations, my brother. Congratulations. W's in chat. Guys, make sure we got to get those vibes up, okay? The more W's, the more giveaways we do. Get those vibes up. We're running free giveaways here. We're giving free stuff back to you guys. Congratulations. Congrats. There you go. See, I like that love. Jan Toman wins a free Apex account. And I have the third winner. Listen carefully. The third winner is going to be, and this name might be difficult to pronounce, so bear with me here. Newton Inayo. Congratulations. Newton Onayo. I'm going to try and say that as best as I can here. Newton Onayo, you have won yourself a free TradeZella subscription. W to Newton Onayo. I hope I'm saying it correctly. I probably sound like an idiot, but there you are. Newton Onayo. Congratulations. Wifey actually chose the last one. But there you go, Newton Onayo. Congratulations. You've won yourself a free TradeZella subscription. W's. Such a W. I was so close, yes. But next time, guys, we run literally giveaways every single day in the stream. Also, if you guys aren't in our Discord, we do more giveaways in our Discord. We give away so much stuff to you guys. Always giving back. Then you got people like Chris KF who goes, not fair. Okay? Someone goes, okay, bye, not fair. You know what? I don't even want people like this in stream, so that's fine. Bye. I don't know how. Like, I can't fathom this. How you can be upset with us after we give away stuff for free. How could you be mad at us? I just don't get it. But exactly, I'd rather out of the stream than in the stream. So, goodbye. Okay, chat. We're gonna wrap up for the day. NQ maybe back to the lows still, so keep an eye on that. Don't love much. We missed out on the sell. It is what it is. But I listen. I appreciate you guys always for hanging in. Awesome stream today. We had good vibes. We had great chats, and we talked a lot about things you guys need to focus on as an inexperienced trader, even as the experienced trader as well. But yeah, love the stream today. Good vibes. Appreciate you guys for hanging in. We have another stream. I think there's more streams today, chat. If the mods can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we have more streams today. I believe maybe, is there an Asia stream tonight? Anth, if you're in chat in the mods. I think we have an Asia stream. Waiting for your channel video. We don't have a video going up today. No more streams today. Okay, so there's no more streams today. Tomorrow, ChartFanatics is going live again at 9 a.m. Eastern. So I hope all of you guys join up. For myself, I'll be back with you guys on Thursday, and I'll actually be back home. I'll be back home in the cold country of Canada, unfortunately. So I will see you guys back here Thursday. Much love to all of you guys. Take care. All the best. We will talk soon, guys. Take it easy.